The Titans up here jumping Trigon ass. Superman, motherfucking Martian Manhunter, fucking Green Lantern, they pull up the hell. Trigon was like, a Martian coming to stand against Hellfire. Fuck they ass the fuck up. They fell one by one. The world's most powerful are the damn powerless. Fuck they bitch ass up. All the while the Darkwing Queen did nothing. Just watch that shit. Starfire was like, what the fuck is she doing? Why is she attacking? Beast Boy was like, yeah, I know why. Tempest, there's gonna be a time and an opportunity. Strike the central gem. What are you gonna give us the opportunity? With a mixture of annoyance and charm. Gar, stop, she'll destroy you. Fucking Cyborg said, I've grown a lot of horns in my time, and professionally speaking, these feel like they're for show, rather than being functional. Raven was like, what are you doing? The same could be said about the wings, really. I mean, you can already fly. Raven said, with a beat of these wings, cities will be blown to dust. So you're the Darkwing Queen now. I am, and worlds will tremble. Any reason you haven't destroyed us? You are to be my generals, leading my armies, heralding my coming across the universe. Now, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with the career I have. I'm not really interested in upskilling. And what about us? What about you and me? You and me? Yeah. Will we get any personal time during all that galactic conquest? Or would it just be full-time terror? Surely you must realize that I'm not your Raven. And I... Tempest, strike the central gem, now! She hits that bitch. Here come good Raven out the damn crystal. Trigon talking about some, you cannot fight this. You cannot halt this. You cannot stop Kismet. Do you not get used to your freedom, Rachel? It'll be fleeting. Your role is to be part of me. It is to be destined. You will not imprison me again, Darkwing Queen. You will not take my power as your own. I will see us both destroyed before I... Don't hurt her! What? Before you tear yourself apart, if you care about me at all, then just please talk. I want to share what's on my mind. You're supposed to be the Darkwing Queen, but what evil have you actually done? It's a good question. All I've seen from you is an admittedly clumsy attempt to help Gar. You are at this moment one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Why haven't you brainwashed the Titans and bent them over to your will? Who have you armed? It's true that I have held back. Did you do something to me, Rachel? No, I think you simply watched them for years from your prison, and I think you care for them. I killed Beast Boy. I'm pretty sure I'm not killed. Sure, you may have helped Waller to blow up my head when I was a giant starfish, but you were wearing the helm of chaos right then. What have you done since the helm has been removed? The Lords of Chaos steered you, controlled you. Is that what you want to be? Controlled? You went from a prison of your own construction to the manipulation of the Lords of Chaos. Do you really want to be trapped on someone else's path again? Are you really doing the bidding of another master? I am the Darkwing Queen. It is my destiny. Who says? Trigon showed me. Trigon? The Raven I knew always hated that guy, and I can't imagine the side of her that feels more rage and less remorse likes him any better. Gar is right. You're not what I thought you were. You're not what you think you are. Not as cruel as Father wishes. There is no reason to follow Trigon's agenda. No reason to accept his violence. So while Swamp Thing, Donna, and Cyborg was blasting him, right? Starfire went to go look for Nightwing. Tempest found his ass under a goddamn boulder, crushed to death. So she holding his ass like fucking Lois was doing Superman when his ass died. Go back to Raven and them. She's like, with Nightwing, he's hurt. I feel it. It's bad, Gar. What? I want to help him. Why? Because you're not two people. You weren't born as two people. We all have sides of ourselves that we wish were different, stronger, more patient, less destructive. The difference is you can control your emotions. And I think you tried to control your own by cutting off the parts that you didn't like. Do you want to be your father's slave? Do you want to be feared and hated? Do you really want this destiny? Or is it simply easier than being whole? You're in charge. You broke yourself in two, but you can come back together. So they started talking in unison. I know what you're saying is the truth. I can feel that I am. Two halves and I am less because of it. Gar, if I do this, I don't know who I'll be. I don't know what you and I will be. I don't know if you'll want. Every time I've been hurting, every time I've hidden, you've been right beside me, waiting for me to come out of my shell. I'm not going anywhere. Now, empath, stop having so much empathy for me and worry about yourself. Me? Yes. Trigon wrote a story about me, but that is all it is. It's not fate. It's fiction. I am not the Darkwing Queen. You see them fuse. I am Raven, and become the white fucking damn dress Raven. And she still got Trigon's staff. That motherfucker can destroy reality. It helps her heal, all types of shit. It amps her ass. All the fucking jewels that was a part of her crown that made her the Dark Wing Queen fall. She uses her hand and reaches down towards where Nightwing at and fucking healed his ass. She uncrushed his ass. So while she up there healing them right, Trigon telling me, you reject your path, you reject your power. I do, and I reject you. This world was only spared because you lived upon it, because of what you're supposed to be. Amanda Waller and I had an agreement, but she's not delivering on her end of the bargain. Waller, what agreement? The Titans in exchange for the Earth. But if you prioritize these people and this planet over your destiny, then it's time you end this world in. She says to Nightwing, I don't know if I have the power to stop him without my crown. He says, then build a new crown, Raven, with us. Titans, together. As she makes them into the fucking crown, fucking crystals, right? And put them on her head. Trigon run up to me, such a disappointment, daughter. There was much more disappointment coming your way. You are not just facing me. You are facing the power of all of us. She catches that motherfucking hand. She kicks the shit out of his ass. Never had to face someone like Nightwing one-on-one. Yeah, she using Nightwing skills. Amped. His ass fall on the ground. Then her ass come over and start choking the shit out of him. Talking about never tried to stand while being pinned with the power of Donna Troy's will. He talking about never been blasted. Her hand turned into a fucking blaster like cyborg shit. Beast Boy like, say it, Ray, say it. With a giant size apocalyptic blast from Cyborg, her ass said, booyah. He was like, yeah. Then her hand started to glow and she says, and never ever. Stole off on his ass with the full force of a Tamararian hit with powered by the damn stars and shit. His ass on the ground, talking about in this big ass crater because they tall as fuck. Motherfucking Nightwing was like, no, this is Tempest. He was like, what? Trigon bleeds? He has blood? She was like, yes. He was like, well, we can work with that. And as for Tempest, well, Garth can control currents, which means given the water running through your giant Trigon's blood, Tempest can feel it flowing to his heart, and he can stop it. This motherfucker start giving his ass a heart attack. He's like, oh. Yeah, put simply, he can get a devil a damn heart attack. Mind you, these are amped versions of they fucking attacks, so don't say that they can just do that shit now. And see them do that shit outside of them being fused with Raven, but let's continue the story. Trigon, the countless beings you have hurt, the plans you have for this universe, what you done to my friends, what you did to my mother. He trying to run away and shit. He's almost Raven. I seared you. You could be nothing without me. I'm your father. She says, oh, I am well aware of what you are. Fuck you, Dad, as her ass fucking take his spear and fuck him up with it. She takes the crystals off her head and she says, I feel your concern, Nightwing. It's all right. I didn't kill him. Demons don't die. They just faded away as everybody fucking came together and his ass was fading away. Starfire ran up on her telling us, are you still Raven? She says, I am, just more so, and I am still your friend. Now, I think it's time someone else realize who we all still are. Yeah, they go pop up on Amanda Waller ass. And was like, yeah, you made a deal with the devil and we had to clean up your mess. Beast Boy was like, and it was a big mess. A mountain split in half. Swamp Thing is annoyed. Pretty sure you just made an enemy with every blade of grass. You want the world, a world where you don't even know the depths of. We will not allow you to poison it with your hate. Amanda Waller was like, you will never be prepared to do what it takes to keep the earth safe. You're children. Donna said, we are not children, and we have been prepared for this our whole life. We are so much stronger than you know, Waller, and you are every bit as weak as you feel. It doesn't matter how low you sink. We will never let you win. This planet doesn't belong to Amanda Waller. This world is protected by the Titans. All this shit went down before Absolute Power, and it's going to be continued in Absolute Power, as you know that. And all this went down in that Titans, issue 15. All hail the Dark Wing Queen. Technically, this will be the fourth fucking season for the Titans in comic book wise. If you think about volumes and shit, this is the fourth volume, aka fourth season, because I look at each issue like a goddamn episode for me.